So as a family today, we're going to sit right here. The pastor will speak from the pulpit. So when we all come in together today, this is where we're going to be right up front. Are you honorary holders? I want to make sure I reserve enough room so we can sit just like our other families. So, and this is where the side units will be on next. I would like to go with the family over to the pivotal center real quick after we're done with that. Good years.
They're here.
Most of them are here. Okay.
It's all these guys.
So I'd like to begin. I'm going to go ahead and take the opportunity to read the cards that are on the bouquets and plants and flowers if I can, and just give everybody the opportunity to kind of see who they're from. And then at the same time, I'll invite Pastor Sandra up if she'd like to have a word with us before we adjourn over to the Pivotal Center next door. Just so you know, Robin's told me there are some donuts and some refreshments over there for you, and that's for all of you when you go on over. And if there's any other family that comes, we'll make sure we send them over with you. Kind of contemplating, I wanted to get everybody kind of seated so I can get an idea as far as what we're going to need for a family. But right now, what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to reserve most of the pews for family, and then we're just going to start seating in the back. They've got everything set up outside, so no matter where anybody is at today, they're going to be able to at least hear the services, so you don't have to worry about that. Right before the service begins, usually we will close the casket, and then I will come over and get you, but I want to give you that opportunity that if you want to come over before we do that, maybe 10 or 15 minutes ahead, come over to say your goodbyes if you'd like to. I'll give you that another opportunity to do that. Once we close the casket, I'll come and get you. We'll come on over around the front of the church. We'll come on in, and then we'll go ahead and have our seat. We'll follow pastors down. We'll bring Cortney in, and you'll be right behind me. Okay? For those of you who are pallbearers, I've got boutonnieres for the pallbearers also. I'm going to let you sit with your families as we are today, because when we do adjourn, when we get ready to come out, we'll let the pastors lead us out. We'll bring Cortney out, and then we'll, as a family, rise and go on out. And we're going to go clear out to the curb, so that'll give a chance for all of us to get outside. And then the pallbearers I would just have step up to the casket, and we'll go ahead and place Cortney into the car. We'll go to our vehicles, and then we won't leave for the cemetery until we adjourn everybody, so if they want to go with us, they can. And then we'll go ahead and just process on up to the cemetery. I've asked for police to help us at the highway just across. If they're not there, just be real careful when you do, in case they get called away. When we get up to the cemetery, we'll just go ahead and gather to the grave. We'll just wait a few moments till everybody kind of gets there. That's when the pallbearers will wait behind the hearse. We'll carry Cortney over to the grave, and then we'll have the graveside services. I think you're all coming back down, and then you're going down to the Arts Center for gathering for lunch and fellowship. I'm going to leave everything set up, Wes, the way it is, so that you can just pick from what you want afterwards. So when you're done down there, at some point in time, you'll just need to come back up, go ahead and take home what you want. If there's anything that you want to leave here, go ahead, of course. If there's anything that you would like me to deliver, I made some separate cards, has Cortney's picture on it, so that when we leave that with the bouquet, they'll know it's in memory of her. Just remember to take the card that's on the bouquets off so you can work on your thank yous. The other thing that I did is I took a picture of each card, and I took a picture of each bouquet. And I'll print those up too, so you'll have a permanent record of what was sent. So. And it's pretty good about putting centers' addresses on some of the cards, and so to help you with your thank yous. But like I said, I will leave everything as it is. Is there any questions about anything? Okay. If I mispronounce a name or I'm having trouble reading a name, I'm not familiar with all of them, just go ahead and correct me if you would. So. And then with your permission, we'll take the casket piece with us up to the cemetery. It'll just stay on her casket. If there's any other bouquets you want me to take with when we go up there, just let me know when I'm done, and I'll be more than happy to do that for you. I'll just start on the left here. The vase is from the Goodland Garden City Peterbilt. Right below that, the white rose and white lily arrangement, that's from Harold, Nisa, Brian, Patty, and Cindy Laughlin. The vase with the pink ribbon, that's from the Goodwin United Methodist Church. The planter box with the silk flowers, this is from Grandma Beverly, from Jeff and Brenda and Karen. And next to it, the hanging plant. This is from Kate and Tiffany Moses and their family. And the three little teddy bears right there are also from Kate and Tiffany. This vase arrangement, this is from the Taylor families. Down below, the plant arrangement is from Lane Draper and Darcy Esau. The basket arrangement, that's from Jim's will tinkle, Lyman's will tinkle, Cole's will tinkle, Chandler's will tinkle, and Terrence will tinkle, all their families and employees. Palm plant is from Bob and Deb Sasser. Next to it on the floor, the white arrangement with the purple roses. That's from Aaron Giediger family. Right in front of the pulpit, the vase arrangement with the lilies is from Landmark Implement in Superior. This basket arrangement, this is from the Deeds cousins. The rubber plant is from John and Amanda Carlson and Gunnar and Caroline. And then the pothos plant next to that, this is from the Pike Valley class of 2003. This arrangement's from Craig and Kaylee Berry and their family. Right behind that, the basket arrangement is from Trudy and John Clark, from Jamie and Andrew, Kim and Craig, and Dustin and Kelsey. This vase arrangement's from the Hardy Aurora Co-op. On the floor, the peace lily plant, this is from the Dewdrop Crew, Jasmine and Linda. Space arrangements from the Brubakers, Marilyn, Jane, Gwen, Charlene, Fred, and Gary. The silk wreath is from the Aurora Co-op in Superior, Superior East, Byron, Republic, and all their employees. Basket arrangement with the ring plants. This is from all your friends at Schooler. Lavender arrangement is from the Tobiah Cupsa Minor family. I'll just do the big plants on the floor here. The one to our left is from Tom and Gail Rooney, Shane and Shondi Rooney, Braylee and Riley, Shauna and Chris Polk, and Carson and Landry. Peace lily plant. This is for Brittany. It's from the SOP family. I have that right?
Southwest Plains, yeah.
This peace lily plant, this is from Sam and Tom, Carla, Nick family, and Andy and Jan. There's a large palm plant next to that. This is from Glenn Loring, Gary and Jennifer Loring, Michael and Leanne Loring, Elsie and Emerson, Aaron and Shaylin, Dominique, Nathan, and Nathan Isaacson. The vase with the red roses is from Dave and Janie Shields, Tanner and Crystal Hibble, Kent and Heather Priestman, Dan and Shawnee Shields and Michael Shields. An all-white arrangement is from Brad and Dana, Lindsay, Whitney, and Dylan and family. Next to it with the sunflowers, that's from Dan and Shawnee Shields. This basket arrangement with the yellow mums and red carnations is from Dick and Sarah Short and all the Short families. The hanging skunk is from Todd and Tammy Kroger and Morgan and Austin. The hanging pothos plant is from Weaver Repair. And this arrangement with the sunflowers and the white and pink roses. This is from Fred and Jean. And then the little, these are music boxes that are in the center here. These are all from Doug and Dixie Weiler and family. And this one goes to Brad and Dana. This goes to Whitney, to Lindsay, and also to Brittany. And then the placard here, this is also from Doug and Dixie, and this is to go to Wes. Base arrangement that's on the organ, this is from Tracy Leaker and Joe Regal, and this is to go to Brittany and family after the services. Basket arrangement, this is from Hayden Outdoors and your Hayden family. This is from the class of 2004. Piece of plant that's on the floor is from Lonnie and Paula Hoops. Mixed basket arrangement is from GRMC Medical Records. Right below that, the peace lily plant. This is from Nutrient Ag at Hill City. The base arrangement for silk flowers, that's from Brett and Leslie, the girls, and Glenn and Becky. And candle arrangement. That's from the Swedish American State Bank. Shallow flower plant that's on the floor. This is from the Spellmeyers, Jonathan J., Madeline, Maisel, and Mason. And then here on the right front with geese on a ribbon, the lavender white rose arrangement, that's from the Deeds, aunts and uncles. Hanging basket that's on top of the organ. That's from Cindy, Desiree, Pine and Drew, Derek, Stevie, and Jet. And then right in front of that, the three little bud vases. This is from Doug and Dixie Weiler, and this is to go to Laney, one to Caden, and the other to Jack. The wind chime arrangement with the sunflowers. This is from the Topwolf, Alberson, and Woods family. And the outdoor planter basket right below that is from Chris and Emily Hanson. This vase basket with the pink roses is from Polly Bellis. And then on the floor, the piece of lit plant. This is from the Fredericksons, Jan, Maxine, Todd, Amy, and Chris. The placard here on the piano, this is from the Broadstone Healthcare Foundation. And right behind that, the wind chime. I'm thinking the three little crosses go with that, Wes. This is from Jared and Sam Rosti. The angel figurine. This is from Bethany, Angie, Becca, and Shannon. Right here on the rail, the white, all white base arrangements from Marlon, Janet, and Tori. This base arrangement is from Tiffany, Tawny, Tatum, and Tennille and families. The light blue silk arrangement base, this is from the Eves family. To the back, the birdhouse arrangement with the little placard with Cortney's picture. This is from Mark and Linda Agers, from Brock and Angie, Haniel, and Maddie, Gage, and Collins. The sunflower base arrangements from Kurt and Tina Goodwin. And the large, what you call that. This is from the Swaffers. This is from Jason, Bethany, Mallory, Dirks, and Judson. And then lastly, down below, there's a wind chime, and that's from your pivotal family, Robin and Corey. I think I missed a name. I'd like to bypass her if I can. Like I said, when she's done, we'll go over to the pivotal center next door if you would like. And just a reminder, if you want to come back in and just do a little bit before, you're more than welcome to.
many of you don't know me, and I'm Sandra. And if somebody comes up to you sometime during this service, because they know your family and close friends, and they say something like, there's no Kleenex, there's no toilet paper, there's no soap, I will find the person, or I will take care of the problem. I know you're all looking at me like, what? But believe me, there's gonna be enough people, those questions are gonna come up. For all of you who were so close to Cortney, all this town wants is to make you feel loved and cherished, and this church has so many people who've worked so hard. The funeral home just wants to make anything easy for you. So if at any time you need anything, just look for somebody from Portland and we will tell you how we can help you. That's what we want to do. We're so thankful that you all made it here safely. So thankful Pastor Young made it here safely. I was worried about him driving so far on a lot of adrenaline. When we leave this building, as you follow everybody out to the cemetery, we will be driving through the driveway. Wes wants to take Cortney home one last time. So we're gonna go through there and then head up to the cemetery. And Pastor Young will be doing this service there. Let's bow for a word of prayer. God, you are so good, but sometimes it is hard to understand. Oh God, you are a creator who knows beauty and grace, and so you know Cortney. But oh my God, how Cortney knew you. Her faith was an inspiration to those who were close to her and those of us who watched her just moving through life with such joy, with such ability, with such dignity. May today's worship service glorify your name, but also speak of how Cortney loves you forever and ever and ever. Amen and amen.
Even here, so I'm ready to go over to the pivot.
John. I think it's so
just come over here to
Alyssa, nice and D's.
see. And you're taller than me, so do however you want, but. And then it'll be there for you, and I don't, this is for you. And I need that note to remind me about the driveway.
Just met him.
Oh, yes, Randy is a retired.
Yes, I didn't
Yes.
know.
Yes. He's all the technology and all the goodness.
And just trying to get this all captured for anyone who wants to see them.